What is up, everyone? It's your boy DM Aaron Raphael Amin, and we have most of the party here currently. Just a heads up, Ohio Hex JC Narissa is going to be just a titch late. Hopefully, we can string enough ads and things like that in, so she appears right on the spot. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And we have our wonderful Connor/Vincent McKeary here. Thank you for joining us again.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Also, no better way to start the week or end the worst day of the week. So thank you guys for playing with me today. Hope you guys are doing all right in your respective abodes. Mr. Wendell Mowgli IQ. Y'all can't see me looking at you, but I can see you guys. So that's really about how that goes. Also, first of the ads, our aspiring creator here, Ibrahim, has just started a TikTok / Instagram / social media account with his brother called Just Two Brothers. They do movie reviews, they do skits. There's some funny guys, there's some creative guys. So please follow them. We're gonna add them to our QR code. Why are you shaking your head? Yeah, absolutely, bro. You're part of the team. Of course. You know. I definitely get it. Well, we're glad you finally bit the bullet because now we get to see more of you outside of this space specifically. And as always, check out Mates of Fate. They generally stream on Thursdays. They're in our QR code. TT Tomes is in the QR code as well. He has a cool little shop there, lots of cool homebrew stuff. So definitely check him out. Beyond the Review podcast, always doing good things. So if you want to get some perspective on some of your favorite films or maybe something a little different, that's a good place to check out on Spotify. And let's see here. I think with all of that being said, we can get into a little bit of a recap. If I can find the recap song. Because we got a thing, we have a rhythm, so it's something that kind of has to be done. Can't use a different song for recap. So, last time, under the Dreamer's Flame, our party found themselves kind of stuck with a decision. Do they aid Maglubiet, a so-called evil god who knows all of the party's names, in attaining a unicorn from the Silver Woods, also known as the Wayfarer Woods, around Molitush's Silver Peaks? Or do they just get on with their lives? As they move forward and decide that maybe it's not the best idea to help an evil god, we realize that Vincent has received some information from an interesting individual who has met the party throughout their adventures, Spike, telling him that Lyra has been captured by ManEater Mabel, and he is on a quest to hunt her. They also find themselves headed in the same direction, Molitushu, the cold northwest of the continent of Norfane. They meet our parties and Vincent and Spike in Waipo's office in Molitushu's Wanyu Academy, where they're revealed a few things. The Dian Shui Monastery is a place known to very few. In the room, knowledge belongs to Waipo and Spike, which Vincent wasn't very happy to learn about, along with other things, like ManEater Mabel's name being Hey Meng Long, and them having some sort of connection. Trust has been challenged on their part. Waipo also let Kane know of the leader of the Silver Guard might have some information upon his father. Before leaving to the mythical Dian Shui Monastery, they check in with the Silver Guard, where Kane finds out that the name given to him, that is supposedly his father, died in the Dragkrieg. So why does he have this name? Why does he have this information? And where do they go from here? Into the dark, as they leave and step into the night to find the Dian Shui Monastery, to find ManEater Mabel, to find Lyra, and to hopefully avoid death. before we get started, my cat's acting a fool, so give me just 1 second. Get off of that, bud. Get off of that, bud. Right, we are back, and it sounds like Narissa is here with new hair, I believe. I don't know. Are you coming down? I heard something.
Going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Or Tiamat.
Huh?
Or something about Tiamat. One of those two.
Or something about Tiamat. It's either I misheard something or it's Tiamat, one or the other. Let's see here. Shouldn't be hard. Incapacitated, I don't believe is an auto crit. I think they gotta be unconscious. What's the difference between, because you can be incapacitated without being unconscious. I'm gonna say maybe they can still like wriggle around.
Yeah, like crawl around, I feel like.
Yeah, they can do a little bit of stuff. It doesn't say that they don't have movement. Oh wow. You look like you should thrift.
What? I love thrifting.
It's a good look.
Thanks.
What's wrong with thrifting?
I don't know.
Nothing wrong with thrifting. You're just giving me like Zoe Deschanel vibes.
Oh.
Riley, who asked? No, I've seen you come through with some fire. Not gonna lie. All right, and now
Thank you.
it does. It does. And so, as we head off into the Wayfarer Wood, Kane. It's dark. It's so cold. As you stare into the wood, you are blinded by a blizzard. And when the snow falls, all you see is darkness. And as you look above, you see what looks to be a moon, ringed in flowing red viscous liquid as it drips down to the earth. And as you follow its trail, you see the bodies of all your friends decapitated, their heads all smiling at you. A blade comes forth. And before you find yourself executed under the same fate as your allies, you hear one word: help. The rest of you, as you make your way into the Wayfarer Wood, the snowfall begins light and calmly. And you look back and you find Kane, rigid, roughly 10, 20, almost 30 feet behind, stopped in his tracks.
Let's go back and check on him.
Yes. You're in it's almost like when you fall asleep with the TV on until you finally come to and get the full breadth of what Airsid is saying to you. You are back in the Wayfarer Wood. Molitushu is only a little ways behind you, but all your friends are looking at you a little confused.
You think it's some kind of vision? Do you recognize the voice?
I can comfortably say no.
Then it's a warning. For you, specifically.
Now, I fear things are just beginning. Can you walk? Then ponder with each step, and if it is a warning, find your answers before it's too late. As he begins to lead you all into the snowy forest.
Yeah.
All warmed
he's
up.
all cozy.
And you begin to trespass in the Wayfarer Wood. Something about the pines looming over you like statues with ever-watching eyes. You can't help but feel like you're being tracked, stalked, with every step quieted by the snowfall, which begins to pick up harder and harder, each step more silent, until finally you see in the darkness something. A wall, a mountain, a tower, a gaping maw raising at least 50 feet high. Above it, stone eyes peering deep into all of your souls. Withered walls on each side of you, made out of obsidian. The trees sort of stop here as they give way to what you think is the rest of this sort of complex. And through the dark windows, you see no light. You see no obvious structure, as whatever this place is made out of seems to fade into the night. It's almost unbelievable that you can even see it now. And you notice as there's a soft red glow coming from the throat of Spike. And he turns back. This is it. I was supposed to return with the ManEater's head. fact that my hands are empty and we stand here is a grave omen. If she's here, it may not be as easy as you make that sound. He sort of smiles. Bold. I like it. And if you could all turn on your roll 20s.
Does this look like, because Wipo showed a little hologram thing of the John Shui monastery. Does this look like that?
It's the same face.
It's the same face. Okay. So this blackness is a black waterfall he was talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. The black waterfall. Spooky.
You'll probably need to place yourselves.
I can't. My computer is
Is it dead?
probably might be. I don't know where it's at.
Then I will place you. You click and drag, my guy.
What episode number is this?
It won't let you click it. There should be like a journal at the top right, and it should have all the characters.
Before we enter, I want to talk to Vincent. So I'll just.
Okay.
I feel like we have that problem.
Well, I guess as long as you guys can click, I can move. I see a click.
Place. Yeah, place yourself. I've never-
Can you move yourself now that it's on? Okay, cool. You don't see your guys? Yeah. Roll 20's light features aren't my favorite.
This episode sponsored by Roll20.
Still? Let's try a refresh. Because you guys are on there for me. Nope, still missing. Let me try something.
Nope.
Why can I see them and you guys can't?
I don't know.
Yeah. Are you guys there now? Okay. The real question is how do we do this? Yeah, I've never seen. Let's try. Okay, you guys are coming up now.
Ooh. There we are.
Let's see if I can. Can you go to the map layer? Or is that only something I can do? If you look at the bottom left, there might be some layers for you. Okay, that's fine. As long as you guys can click, I can move. So it looks like I'm going to be piloting today. You know, if it makes things work, it makes things work. And Larissa, you said you were going to talk to Vincent?
Yeah.
And before you guys talk, Airsid, you have Uwasa's info pulled up already, yes? Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Before we go in there, I wanted to say something to you.
Yeah.
And I just want you to think about it. If you can, try to forgive ManEater Mabel for what she has done for you, to you, how she has hurt you. It sounds like an impossible ask because it might be. But if you can, then when you kill her, it will not be out of hatred. And she will not live in your head. She will not control you.
You are very optimistic. But I appreciate that, yeah.
Just think about it.
Yeah. Either way, we need to put a stop to her. So, yeah, I will try, but we have to end her.
That I won't deny.
Okay.
I walk into the waterfall.
As you walk in, you are immediately accosted with the scent of blood. It's hard to see. Everything here is very dark. Magically so. Spike breathes in. She walks with us. The Raven Queen.
Mm. Cool.
But where are the acolytes?
So it's magically dark.
Besides where you can see.
Can
Oh,
I
okay.
try just unsheathing my sword just a little bit? Because my sword has some bright light in a 30-foot radius. So I want to see if that works.
As you unsheath the sword, you see, almost like a flashbang, a quick beam of light that is immediately consumed, deteriorated by the darkness around you.
Damn. Yeah. What do we see?
As you step in, you find yourself looking at a stone room, quite empty, foregoing some what looked to be mats, places of prayer, maybe. A small staircase above you, lined with statues on each side. Looks like a feminine figure, clothed in robes made out of feathers. And behind that staircase, or at the top, I should say, is a desk. The desk itself, well, you're not there. Where do you guys want to be?
I want to be there at the
Want to be
desk.
there at the desk? Okay. As you get closer, you see a book, and behind it, 3 candles.
Are the candles lit?
No. And as you do, the light on the candles turns blue and then white. And they're gone. And in the middle of the room behind you all is a small moat of light that seems to course out roughly 30 feet, piercing the darkness on either side. And as the darkness, go ahead. Yeah.
Do you mean moat as in MOTE, a small particle, or MOAT, like around a castle?
No, MOTE, like a small particle.
Okay.
And so it should have opened up for you. And as you see these crevices, you notice that they are piled to the brim with bodies.
Mapled bodies?
Oh, don't do that.
Mabled bodies, indeed.
Okay.
Their intestines strung out all over each of these rooms, collected in a mass of flesh and blood. And you finally realize under the moat itself is a giant M.
God damn.
Murder. You're gonna want to take a look.
Can I look at this book before we go to the M?
It's burnt.
Anything about it I could discern from the remains?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay.
No one has mending.
There's a big uwasa now.
17 plus 9, so 26.
Yeah, none of us can
That's the
investigate
one thing
for
I'm
shit.
gonna.
As you kind of look through many of the charred pages turning to ash in your hands as you kind of flick through, you find a couple of things. One talks about a sacred blade protected by the Dion Shui Monastery. Another talks about an escapee, I guess you could say. A monk who renounced their teachings, and in doing so, became an enemy of the monastery. And lastly, the only word that you can find, the only words are moon and darkness.
Moon and darkness.
Okay, I tell everybody that information as well.
Nice.
And I'm gonna ask Spike. I'll be like, Spike's with us, right?
Yeah.
You hear this, escapee? Sounds kind of like you, doesn't it?
I believe it is Mabel.
What about the blade? What do you know about it?
Nothing.
Maybe it's what Cain was seeing in his vision?
It could be. But I know nothing of a blade. This monastery is not mine, as I am not from here. Saying Mumbo. I am not entirely sure. There are legends that before the gods release themselves, the elven gods, that is, from the material plane, her and the Raven Queen may have been sisters. Others seem to only see them as various forms of worship. There is no rivalry between them and no connection further than that I know of.
I'm gonna go look at the bodies, but just a general like look over to see what they are, like if they're monks or just people or
Yeah, I'm gonna come over too.
who these dead people are.
Okay. As you kind of Yes, sir.
I can tell you that.
Slicing.
Rinse out your guts.
Yeah, I have to throw it back.
Yep, hands. Hands is the answer.
Claws. Long claws.
As you kind of address the bodies, you start to look, digging through all the guts, moving around the mush and worm-like textures, until something grabs you. Lifting himself, pulling on you, trying to escape the tomb of flesh.
I help them?
Roll athletics.
Are you still alive? I don't know. Dang. Already rolling really good, so. 14.
14. Woo-wee. As you pull, and they finally raise out, not completely freed from this mass of bodies, but enough for you to see their face, an eye hanging down out of its socket, the other lit by the piercing sort of negative white light that fills the room, blood dripping down their jaw, black hair flowing back, tied into a very messy top knot. Why are you here? How did you find this place?
We were led here.
And with their one good eye, looks around the room, noting the whole party and focusing on Spike. You're a failure. And look, these are the consequences of your lack of action. He looks back at you, Narissa. What do you hope to do now that we have all fallen?
Stop ManEater Mabel from doing this to anyone else.
Death is so close. Water is of no blessing. Leave it. she returned. Meng Hong. She challenged us one by one to a duel to death. Our master told us no. We could not let her return in such disgrace. We had to defend our ways. And as you can see, we were thwarted. And now the master is gone.
So there are none of you left. You are all dead.
There may be some deeper in the monastery.
Was she a beast or was she a Melan?
Is there any difference?
Did she look like a person or a big monster?
If she has another form that is not elven, I do not know it.
But still, she ripped you apart?
All of us, yes.
Sick. And there's no way to save you? How are you alive or at least talking to us right now? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. Can you be healed?
Are you worth a lay on hands?
You may try. But I feel the wounds are too deep. This is but a miracle.
A miracle. Okay, I'm gonna look at him. I'll do a medicine check on him.
Do so at disadvantage because you only see half his body.
Damn, wasted natural 20. 6.
A 6? You'd have no idea what's going on with this guy. You can see that his top half is pretty messed up. There are gashes and slashes all over his torso. But you do see what looks to be some very, like, they're holes. You can see his bones. That much you can know. I will allow one last medicine check. You notice that as you look down their torso, near the beginning of the abdominal section is a tear, and you can see what look to be like intestines and other organs spilling out.
Anything we need to know before we go down there?
You will not walk out of here alive. For I now have a new master. And she will protect the sanctity of this monastery.
Grab my scythe.
And as you do, very little blood finds its way out, managing to leave a couple of trickles down his throat, dry spasms and coughs, and a soft, "Thank you. May the Raven Queen," as his body falls limp.
Narissa, how do we forgive this?
Because it's not about the actions of somebody else. No matter how hard and terrible something may be, sometimes you have to look past yourself. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm just saying that you will be better for it if you can.
Vincent's gonna.
The best revenge, yeah, the best revenge you can get is to not let her get to you. She is just an obstacle, one that you must overcome.
He goes back over to the bodies. He's kind of shrugging you guys off a little bit. What are all these bodies? Do they look like silver elves who worship the Raven Queen? Is there anybody that stands out?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
13.
13. Okay. As you look, these are all clearly silver elves. Do they worship the Raven Queen? You would assume so, but the bodies are so destroyed that you don't see any clear designation of worship. As far as anything that stands out, you do see one of the monks in this pile. It's a very interesting bracer. There's sort of a circular motif atop the forearm where a ring of that's ringed by 2 feathers.
Okay, I'll pick up the bracer. Did they have weapons? Or did they say, "I will challenge you to one-on-one combat," and then just... see?
There's some who are pure hands. There are others who may have used the staff, others who may have used the sword.
Okay, so like monkey type stuff.
Yes.
Monk type stuff.
No, I got you.
Monkey type stuff.
Also, Air Sid, he's gone. Okay. He needs to level up. He never leveled up.
Oh, he didn't?
He's still 11.
Wait, why do we need to level up?
He never leveled up when everyone else
we
did.
all did, I guess.
Why does he need to level up right this second, though?
Because he does. Yeah.
Well, who knows what's gonna happen? No, I got you.
We just talk it out again.
Okay, I come back to the group with the bracer and say, "Found this. Anyone have any ideas what this is?" try it on.
I have no idea.
Feel free to make an Arcana or history check.
No, Vincent just hands it to you, Kate. He's like, you look like you survived a few curses.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
Okay. This happens to be a bracer of flying daggers. It must be attuned to, but you do know that the wearer is able to throw, has access to an infinite quantity of throwable daggers.
Any of you guys good at daggers?
So disrespectful, really.
He's catching other monks and dragging them out of the piles. Oh, not canon, everyone.
We we found this bracer that lets you throw an infinite number of daggers.
At once.
Not all, yeah. Unfortunately, not all at once. It's million knives.
Oh,
That's million
God.
knives power from,
Where's Vash?
yeah. That's nice power. From
She's referencing Trigun.
Vash's brother is million knives.
I don't think Ibrahim has seen Trigun. I don't think anyone in here has seen Trigun
Just
but us. That's all Kane can tell you currently. Well, I'll also mention that you can throw them two at a time. You also need to level up. No, you're just on my end. It says you're still level 11.
Yeah. A couple of sessions ago.
Like right after Pikey Wanua.
Yeah. You can still talk to him if you want to tune, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
It'll take an hour.
I think you have to like sit with it.
I think you gotta meditate. Yeah.
Close your eyes and have it on your chest.
Sure. It's up to you. I mean, you can make that choice.
She'll probably, because I just worry that if we give her too much time, they might prepare.
That's true.
But she might know as soon as we step in. I don't know.
Is Zersid, do you have a bow? What weapons does Zersid have? That might be stronger than the daggers anyway. Yeah. Okay.
What are you doing?
Where did that mote of light go?
It's in the middle of the room still.
Should we check that out? Might lead us somewhere. Could be a trap.
Could be.
I mean, let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna
As
walk
you-
over to the moat.
And it's bright, but it's soft. It's like when you stare into the moon and it's full. It creates a soft glow, pushing out, almost pulsating. But other than that, it's just sitting there.
Can I touch it?
As you get close, it sort of moves away.
I feel like it wants to lead me somewhere.
Maybe. Are you going to follow it?
Yeah.
But every time you push it, it sort of goes back into place.
And it feels like moonlight. That book mentioned moon and darkness, but not much else besides that.
It does the same thing. It pushes, it gives a little, it's almost tangible as you bring your hand closer and closer. You try to grab it, and it stays in your hand, floating in between your fingers and your palm, but you're able to lift it up, lift it down, forward, back.
I get out a flask and I see if I can catch it in a bottle.
As you pull out the flask and push it in there, it like slides out. It will not be forced into any container.
You just have to hold on to it then.
I can hold it.
Where to next? Did we exhaust this place?
I think so. We can look around for other. That other elf mentioned that there were other people deeper in. So if we can find a way down or deep, it's probably the way to go. Any blood trails that Maple left behind?
Roll. Would you like to roll survival, or would you like to roll investigation? Or would you both
we
like
both
to
roll?
roll? Since it's a separate roll, go ahead.
I got 18.
18. Let's see. Looking around, Vincent, it's kind of hard for you to get past all the bodies with your shorter stature. But you happen to come across looking, you're checking everything, looking under braziers, trying to press into walls, like, oh, is this a secret way out? I don't know. And you finally find a drawer in that desk. And inside of it is a very ornate paper box. It thrums with magic. However, no exit is found. Ersid, you using your skills kind of trace to the floor, and while the blood it's everywhere. It's hard to find any sort of guide or trail. Did they come in? Did they go? But you realize that in both of these rooms, behind all the bodies, are steps that go deeper into the monastery.
I thought you were just going to say there are stairs that go deeper, because I think that is also the bad news. All right. I start lifting up body parts.
Let's see some athletics checks.
There's also 2 sets of stairs.
Are you guys both clearing one door, or are you guys working on the same location?
Doesn't matter. What do you want to do? Okay.
Okay.
$28.
28 and 20. After some time, less than 15 minutes it takes for you to comfortably open up a space within these bodies that you all can walk through on either side. Nothing is found outside of a path.
I'm going to open up that paper box while we're still up here.
Let's see. As you go ahead.
Very atmospheric.
Thank you. I did my best. I'm glad you guys like it. As you look, you open it up and there's a sheet of paper. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
6. 2.
There are 5 sheets of paper, extremely colorful, and throughout them you see many folds as if they've been unfolded from some form. Inside the box, you see like a velvety lining that looks like cranes, herons, all sorts of birds.
Can I fold one into an origami crane?
It's very easy to do. Actually, you do it. You do it.
Okay.
I won't make you roll.
I'll follow the
I was
folds
going to say
that
it's
are
already
there.
folded, so.
Does it do anything?
It looks good.
Okay, I showed
Nice
off to
crane.
everybody. Thanks.
If you'd like, you can roll Arcana or History, or have someone else do so.
Do you guys want to do that?
Yeah, that's not for me.
Let's see it.
No, he's not. I healed him.
What was this roll? An 11? Ooh. You're not familiar with this specific magical item.
You can hold on to it, though. Maybe you can send messages on them. You know, like write the message, fold it up, throw it.
It's an idea, yeah. Does anything happen if I throw it?
No?
Yeah, maybe it flies to the recipient. I don't know.
And Uwasa, where would it go if you do not know who to send it to?
Is Uwasa with us?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I thought it might be some origami of some sort. So I folded it. So these two stairs, maybe we can. Should we split up or should we go together?
Hey, gang, I think we should split up and look for clues.
Fair enough.
They probably lead to the same place eventually, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if Mabel's down there, we would have a pincer maneuver. Somebody could be hiding in one staircase while the others pop out. Something like that.
It would be really funny if we walked down the stairs and they're just straight into the same room.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
So we splitting up?
I'm comfortable with it because if it continues to go down too far, we just come back up and choose a side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you all Ersid, as the team pushes away from you and the light of the moat is relieved from you, you are left in an inescapable darkness. You cannot see.
Yeah, we stop and turn around.
So wait, I can't see. Of course it is.
Right.
Daylight will cut the darkness, but then it will be very bright. But we could cast it on something and carry it around, kind of like this ball. I have it, and Kane has a scroll of it. It lasts an hour, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it does last an hour, so
If
Can it be put on something?
it specifies that if you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carrying, so if you are holding it, then it moves with it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
if it is a vampire, she probably has a way to see through this magical darkness. So having a daylight wouldn't put us at a disadvantage, I don't think.
It would literally put her at a disadvantage.
True, yes. All right. Nice.
And you notice quite immediately it's not piercing the darkness as it should. You are left with the same constraints as the rest of the party, the moonlight in hand. It's probably still a good idea. Okay. You all step down the stairs, and let's see if this works the way I want it to. And as you do, this is a monk's monastery. There are no unnecessary decorations, no rugs that line these stone stairs, no great motifs upon the walls, simply divots pushed into the hall where you see more and more of the same statue. Step by step, led by moonlight, you find yourself in what seems to be a dead end, I would say. Everyone close your eyes, 'cause I don't know what this is going to show you. Okay. Oh. Well, you should.
Pull it up, but don't look at it.
Oh, it's up. It's up. No, it's up. It's up. You're good.
Okay.
Same diff. You guys can actually see yourselves on this one.
Nice.
Yeah. Heyo, and you walk into the... Go ahead. Okay. Beautiful. And you walk into this room, and you see what look to be 6 larger statues. These ones don't resemble the statues you've seen before. They're men and women, all elven.
These are probably prominent monks.
They all hold their hands out and pointing towards the center of the room, where you look down and you see a skull. And in front of you is a wall. And you can read in Undercommon. Who's speaking Undercommon? Okay. You look, and there is writing, much of it scratched out, but you can make out, it says, "What has lived shall die. What's dead brings new life. To undo this is not right. To prove this, a smudge." You make out the word "the," which seems to be followed by another smudge. Yes. To prove this smudge, the smudge.
Can you either repeat that or copy and paste that into chat, perhaps?
Yes, I will do both.
Okay.
So, once again, what has lived shall die. What's dead brings new life. To undo this is not right. To prove this, blank the blank.
To prove this. It's a puzzle.
Yes, it is.
What?
I'm posting this in Hunt for ManEater Mabel.
That's an idea. Not right could have two meanings. It could refer to the direction of the statues.
Yes, but they do all hold what seems to be a plate or a brazier or something of the sort.
Does it look like a skull would fit onto the brazier?
The skull underneath you is a motif. I apologize.
Oh, okay. So that's carved in. Yeah.
There's 6 braziers. Maybe?
That's an idea. To prove this, blank the blank. But to undo this is not right.
It's supposed to rhyme.
I don't. Do they?
I did. I posted it in the Hunt for ManEater Mabel chat, so that way Connor has access to it.
I actually do not have access to that one.
You don't have Hunt? Okay, then well, it's posted in general. Then our viewers can also
you go,
take
everybody.
part.
Give us a hint.
Give us a
Smudge the smudge. They still rhyme.
Do they rhyme
Right.
in undercommon or do they
Light.
rhyme in common?
They rhyme in English as well. That all rhymes. That's a type of rhyme right there.
midnight. Night. Fight.
Light. We have this light.
Snuff the light?
I don't think I can.
What are you trying to do?
Is it squishy?
It does bend a little bit around your fingers.
There's got to be something with the plates. If I just set it on one of the statue hands, does it do anything?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
But as you remove it, there's a mote sitting on the plate.
A mote of what?
Of light.
Oh. Can we copy that? Yeah, I do that.
And as you do, the room itself glows, basking in this strange blue effervescent glow. And the same wall that has the riddle. And you're able to see into the darkness ahead. Just a titch.
Ignite the light? Something like that.
We just had to the light. Can we grab? I feel like everyone should have one of these lights now if there are more than one.
Just know that if you want the light, you need a free hand.
I don't. I can't. I use a 2-handed weapon.
I've got a free hand.
Until you use your bow.
Your bow's two-handed. Does it just stay with you if you let go of it?
It does not.
Where does it go?
It just stays. I don't believe so. I think we would get copyrighted. It does sound like Lord of the Rings, though. I thought the same thing.
It's just Lord of the Rings inspired ambiance music.
Lord of the Rings-esque.
So if you just let go of it, does it stay next to you?
Yeah, it does just stay. It doesn't
Okay.
follow you. It just stays.
Technically, you could just leave it then, and then two-hand, and then on your next turn, pick it up again.
Yes.
Okay, then I guess we can all grab one.
Are you? Jeez. Okay. All right. You can take two. We'll say Uwasa doesn't take one. No, it's fine. She has both her hands are usually in motion. Bless you. And then she wouldn't be able to draw one of her weapons, so it's probably smarter for you to have two.
All right.
What
Okay.
is Umbra?
Umbra is an imp.
Okay, cool.
The weak.
You guys notice that Umbra is invisible, so it kind of just looks like Kane has a mote of light hanging above his head.
Cute.
All right.
All right, let's keep going, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said, sorry, I'm stuffed up. It's dusty down here.
Let's see who's leading.
Not me.
Okay.
Okay, leader.
Then we'll follow you since I have to pilot 4 of these guys. Because Kane, you can take care of yourself, right?
I think
Yeah.
the people who are not close quarters should probably hang towards the back, actually. Yeah, that's fine.
Spike cast spells. Right?
I am Gish. My spells and my arrows will take out the undead with ease.
We hope so. All right, keep going into this
1, 2.
moat spike room.
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to make sure that I have as much revealed as should be. Because we're playing with some light. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like there's like spinning blades. Yeah.
As you walk into this room, it's quite clear that you must stop immediately. Those who do not take care of their footfalls might find themselves falling into pits of spikes below. You see a couple of pillars jouting out in front of them, and to your side, you hear the whir of large axe blades tied to what look to be poles. It's a training room of sorts where the Yuan Shui monks practice their, practice their ways.
I used to do stuff like this when I was a kid.
Ersid, clearly to the left of you, you see a monk fallen on the ground. What do? They look to be face down, sprawled out in an unnatural way. As you do, their eyes open and they kip up, immediately getting out of your way. You are not to be here, so you must all perish. Roll initiative.
God damn it.
You could have just let him sleep. That's the highest initiative I've ever rolled in this game.
Dang.
Dude, I always roll ass.
20.
18.
25. Okay. Let's see. What's this guy's initiative? Let's just go ahead and run this. I believe it's going to be player turn. Oh, yeah. Player
Throw him
turn
into the
first.
blades.
I'll need a shove.
Please.
Hold up. Let me go back. So you are just going to push him? Okay. I'm still looking and it still says you're level 11. Does yours say 12? Because make sure you have all your stuff now that we're in combat. Okay. As long as yours says 12, that's all that matters to me. So you're going first by pushing them. What is your athletics check? 19. Let's see. Okay. They do not pass their acrobatics check to get past you. So you push them easily. Well, you have to get up to them first off. Oh, well, move your guy. I'll say I'm comfortable tossing this guy into the pit. It is a 20-foot pit, so he is going to take 2d6
The
plus
20-foot
2d8.
pit.
Probably gonna jump out. Like where you can see the strings carrying him out, he'll do like a jump where he
Yeah, this guy's a monk. He's gonna like
you
karate movie and just fly up out of it.
watch out. Okay, give me just a second. That was your first attack of the turn. As a Gloomstalker, you still have your second. Anything else you're doing with your turn? As he falls down and he gets, you see a couple of the spears kind of go through his arm, through his stomach, but he's still good as he immediately begins pulling himself out of the spears. Okay, take a shot. Okay. Okay. Yes, you will. 23 definitely hits. No, but in this case, I'll let you have it on this attack since you used your first to push. This is not from Tenet. I'm not using any actual soundtracks because that's not. Yeah. We'd have an entirely different soundtrack if I was using actual music. I actually built one, but we can't use it. There we go. Let's see it. I'm just gonna have to track this on my phone because D&D Beyond will not let me get rid of the 32 characters that are tied to this campaign. So let's see.
How?
And the sharpshooter. Okay. So in total, as he's like coming up and like pulling himself off of these spears, releasing himself from the blades that are impaled into him, you take a shot that goes straight for his head, and he turns as best he can as it slices through his eye, going out the back of his head, ripping off an ear. But he is still pushing. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh no.
13, okay. Let me do some math here. Because you did 56 damage in total with your push. Okay. Normally a creature like this would be bloodied, but you are seeing a significant lack of blood, but a very present amount of struggle as they try to make it back up. Let's see here. But coming for you out of the wall and in to the light. Oh no. Seems to be darkness itself. A figure, elven in nature, but flat, almost two-dimensional, pushes towards you and begins to swing. No map still up on our end. Does an 18 hit? Airsid. Oh, so 18's your AC? All right, good to know.
Beats it.
Okay. You take 8 damage as this shadow, its fingers elongate in the claws and stab themselves through your shadows, but you feel it as every single pierce goes through your body. And as they release, it's almost as if a piece of you is stolen as you lose, 4 to your strength score.
Kane, I think you might want to cast that daylight. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You'll take 4 damage and still take 4 to your strength score. Player turn. Get rid of it because I don't remember you guys doing anything to gain temp HP before this.
I think it would be good too. It lasts an hour. Cast it on something, you can like carry it around. Might be more than that. Because if there's 10.
Okay. And you whip out a
10 rounds
torch
in a minute.
and cast the daylight. You so this is player turn. So you throw out the scroll, and as it dissolves into the radiant light of the sun. How far does your daylight extend? 60 feet. That's crazy.
It's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll say here. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You'll have to get out to the edge there if you want to get that far. Yeah. Hexing what? Okay. You hex strength as he attempts to get out. You can see him struggling even further. His arms are almost going limp. Every single piece of movement, his grip, the movement of his arms, the rushing of his chest off the sphere has become weaker. Enemy turn. One, two, three, 4. They're going to make a dex save as they push through the turning axes. Go ahead and call that. Okay. They do take some damage as they rush at you, letting their body just get their arms get cut up by the axe, and they rush up to you, Kane. I need you to make a contested acrobatics or athletics check as they threaten to push you into the spikes.
Not the spikes.
The darkness. You said how much? 17. At first they can't get purchase on you. You keep dodging around, and then they finally get a hand on you. I need you to make another contested check. 10. This time they throw you down into the spikes. I need you to make a dex save. Okay. So you will take it looks like 4, 4, 4, 3, 15, 7 damage, and you are not
Prone?
no, not grappled.
Oh, by the spikes.
Yeah. Okay. And that is this monk's turn. Oh boy. Oh, for the concentration.
Correct.
Thank you for doing that. Okay, player turn.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
Kane.
and put yourself in the pit, please.
Put yourself in the pit. Yeah, I
Yes.
like that. I'm gonna jump to where Kane was.
Okay.
And rage. Will you move me, please?
Yes, I can.
Bring out the scythe. Give him a whack. Or 3. Or I guess it's 2. Because I've raged. So.
Yeah, it is only two whacks.
18.
It's
17.
it's
Okay. Those weren't reckless. They were just normal. First one. $15.
Okay.
On the first one.
does that include your radiant damage?
Yeah.
Okay. How much of that is radiant?
The 4. 4 of it.
Okay. So that leaves 11.
One of it's lightning. The weapon is magical, to be fair.
Again. Okay, one of it's lightning. Okay. So how much of that is physical? I guess it doesn't really matter. So that's okay. And the next one?
14.
14. How much of that is lightning?
2.
2. Okay. Looks good. As you take the scythe and immediately just cross cut them, kind of using the slashes that they gained from the axes as like a starting point to dig deeper. He's sort of hanging limp as he looks at you, eyes clouded over. Anything else with your turn?
No, I just hold position.
Okay. Enemy turn. Let's see. Another one of the shadows pulls out and sort of screeches as it enters the sunlight. But as it rushes past, it finds that no, I think the sunlight would still hit here, but it's still gonna go after you, Vincent. I take it a 10 doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
I hit
Okay.
it because I have Sentinel.
Let's
Nice.
make sure you're within.
When a creature within
range.
5 feet of you.
Yep. Go
makes
ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
Will you read me your zealot barbarian extra damage
It happens on the first attack I make on my turn.
on your turn?
That's what it says.
Okay.
So, the first creature you hit on each of your turns with a weapon attack.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I was hoping we could get you some extra damage.
Yeah, it doesn't happen on this one.
Okay.
Oh. 12?
12 to hit? No, I don't believe that hits. No, that's just enough.
Okay.
Hey.
Neat. That's funny. $17.
17.
5 of it's lightning.
Okay, 5 of it's lightning, so. Okay. Looks good. It is going to roll a con save. and it makes it. Anything else you can do with your turn as your lightning strike of a scythe breaks, flashing even brighter light into the area, cutting through the shadow as it weakly tethers itself back in the
I
form.
don't even look back. She just like flips the scythe backwards as she knows it's behind her.
Nice. Play your turn.
Can be you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go last on every turn just for my sake.
Okay.
I know, that's you. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, Spike will move last out of every round.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my crystal rapier, and I'm going to attack this shadow that I'm engaged with right now.
Okay, go ahead and swing.
That is 11 plus 7, so I think that hits.
I would agree.
And then this is 8 regular damage and 1 radiant damage.
1 radiant damage, and
Yeah.
is this a magical weapon?
Is it? I'm not sure. Let me check.
Okay.
It sounds like it would be, but I don't know.
It requires attunement.
Let's see.
This magic sword's blade.
Okay, there we go. That's enough for me. As you stab the rapier into the center of what looks to be this shadow, as it completely evaporates, screaming all the way. It has been dismissed.
Nice. Okay. I still have another action, so can I move up to the shadow by Airset?
Yes, you may. Let me move you. Doing a couple of things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna have to jump across this. I'm going to need an acrobatics or athletics check.
What's your strength?
Yeah, what's your strength?
My strength is 16 plus 3.
So you can jump 16 feet with 10 feet running.
Okay. So you jump across that just fine. It is precarious, so I'm still gonna have you roll the athletics check, please.
Okay.
This little ledge right here does not take up a full space if he wants to get over there and around you.
That's a natural 1.
No!
Okay. You find yourself falling on top of the monk below. I need you to make a dex save, please.
This guy's trying to climb out, and it's like Scooby-Doo just right on top.
Yes. Well, hey, that depends on the dex save.
Okay. 9.
9. Yeah, he does hit him. But unfortunately, you take full damage and you are considered grappled.
Oh.
Does that mean I can still do anything?
You can leave.
You don't have an action to release yourself from the grapple, and your movement speed is considered 0 when you are grappled. So I believe your turn is over unless you can do something else without moving. That being
Can
said,
I action surge?
yes, you may. But before you do that, take 7 damage.
Okay.
The guy below you will take 7 damage as you land right on top of him. The spear's forcing itself through the both of you.
So this
Nice.
isn't where I thought I would be.
Yeah.
Okay. 7 damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's those moments.
What
that-
again? Okay. No, we're still cooking. We're still. Let me cook.
I need an athletics check if you want to release yourself from the spear.
From the spike that I landed on.
Yeah.
Yes, from the spears that you landed on.
Okay. Is this an action or is this just?
It is an action to get yourself ungrappled. To do that, I need an athletics check or an acrobatics
Would
check.
I still have my second attack left from the first time that I attacked?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay.
From the first, I think that's fair to let you keep it. If you have extra attack, you can keep your extra attack.
Okay. Okay. Let me try that. So I'm going to use action surge to get an extra action on my turn.
Okay.
try and break out of this grapple with an athletics check.
Yep.
Which is
He's been a fighter. Yeah.
Yeah, Spider Rogue.
He was a fighter rogue. He had the maneuvers. It's a sick ability. We love Battlemaster.
12.
12 total?
Yes.
You are unable to get yourself unshish kebabbed. You still have your attack though, and there is
And
a
the guy
man
is below
under
you.
you.
Gotta
So can I
stab.
attack him?
Yes,
While shish kebab to him?
I will not stop you from attacking him.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So that is 9. I'm gonna spend a superiority dice to try and add to that.
Okay. Do you have precision attack
Yeah.
'Kay.
So 13.
total?
Yeah.
And as you it's kind of hard to get behind you as you're stuck, spear jutting out of your chest. You can only get so much range, and you cannot. He won't let you. He keeps throwing his hand out and slapping the rapier away.
All right.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, that is your turn. We're gonna go to enemy turn. Nothing happens. Ersid, you do notice this guy over here dashes into the darkness. Okay, player turn. Wasa.
No.
No. The only
can
thing that's
attack him.
died is a shadow.
She can attack this guy.
What you gonna do?
Did I have any way of knowing if the radiant damage, if the shadows were vulnerable to radiant damage?
You can roll a nature or arcana check.
Okay. 12.
12. It's pretty clear to you that if you didn't have the radiance of your crystal rapier, that shadow may still be standing in front of you.
Okay.
What you gonna do, Wasa? Can you move her? Okay. Oh, you're fine. Okay. One more time. Okay. Okay. Does she have sharpshooter? Okay, we're looking at 3/4 cover, my guy. Go ahead and take a shot. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. If you use her bonus action attack as well, yes. is for me to know and you to find out. Ooh, okay.
Let's go, Wassa.
Okay. You're going to add favored foe to any of these, or to the first one, I should say. Okay. What level is her favorite foe? Okay. So we're looking at a D6 plus a D6. Do her crossbows have lethal? I'm double checking right now. Does it say anything on hers? Okay, awesome. So initial damage is going to be 3 times 6 would be 18 plus her dex, and then go ahead and roll 2d6 on top of that. Yes. So 29 total as, oh, did you roll the, add a d4? So 30, 33 plus another d4. 4. Okay.
Let's go, girl.
As she releases her first bolt, it flies right through Nerissa's hair, who's still flying from the strike of the shadow behind her. And as it does, it begins to trail with ethereal butterflies that stab this monk right in its eye as the butterflies extend. Nerissa, you notice this monk's eyes clear upon death before it is consumed by the butterflies. And in their face is a very sad and unfortunate look.
I'll just look at them with pity.
Okay, you still have 2 attacks. So
I have nothing against these guys. They'd have to do something to me for me to.
I'll let you keep those rolls, but where are we putting them? No. Yeah. I don't know. I think we will also call that 3/4. Feel free to roll again. I did say, but if you feel bad about it, I'm not going to stop you from rolling. Okay, so she pulls over, takes one of her hand crossbows and leans over the side. Pew, pew. How much damage on this next one? And would you like to add favored foe? Okay, so just a d6 plus dex. No, that's only on the first attack, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure it's just on the first, but
Okay. And are you going to send the second shot that way? Okay. Send it. Oh, you can do it to any creature, but the creature can only receive it once per turn.
Oh, okay.
So feel free to roll a d4 on top of that. Okay, looking good. And the second attack? No. You would add your dex. $11 total. Okay. Vincent, you kind of get as small as you can, opening as much space for Uwasa to shoot. As you see two crossbow bolts right past your head and hear them each and one in each shoulder as the monk behind you screams. It is enemy turn. And you notice nothing else happening. Even the sound of the blades covers up any sound that you think these creatures might emit. But you know a decent amount of time passes before they can, before Spike decides to follow up with Uwasa. And he is going to... He can't stab down there. You see him kind of like do a quick prayer before he pulls out his longbow, a dagger, and he throws them at the monk below.
You're just like, wow.
Oof. Okay. And swiftly and succinctly, with one knife and a prayer, the monk behind you dies.
Nice.
Crit 20.
Nice, yeah.
We should give him that bracer.
Infinite knives.
And as he does, he begins to pray again, and the monk behind you dissolves into shadow, which coalesces in Spike's hand as a blade of entire darkness. And it is player turn. We are back at the top of the round.
I want to climb out and smack that shadow. Is that all right?
You can try to climb out.
Kane laying on the...
It will take your action.
Okay, I guess somebody else can go.
Yes. You will take an attack of opportunity.
It's right next to you.
Right next
Right
to you.
above you. That like splotch.
You might want to try to... Yeah. Kill it. No.
Yeah.
Well,
no, a
yeah.
jump is free, but
Fair. It's just movement.
Oh, wait,
You
then
need-
why did I fall?
because you rolled the crit 1.
So you have to roll a check, but it's still a free thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The only reason you're rolling a check is because of how precarious the jump is.
What makes it less precarious?
What makes it less... That's based on me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the tile. So you had not a lot of room.
Nice.
Okay. What's your standing jump now that what was your strength before you?
Yeah, it's a lot less. See, that's why I was like, well, I really can't get hit by these shadows because I think it takes a long rest to like reset it. And if we're gonna fight her, I need my strength because otherwise I can't hit her.
You got old man.
What is your...
It's your strength score. So your running jump is your strength score, the big number, and your high jump is 3 plus your modifier. 10. So
It's a
just
10.
nothing.
So unless you can run 10 feet before your jump, you can jump 5 feet.
feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't say anything about it needing to be like for you to jump into a consecutive line. However, if you run into this space, no, I think you're fine. You're fine. But you will need to make an acrobatics check. Okay. Excuse me, athletics. It's going to be a 0. So if you have
Just do it.
expertise, it's
Just
just
do
your
it.
proficiency. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do the damn thing.
Come join me. The spikes are fine.
A crit one. It'll be our 4 crit ones.
22. Okay, you successfully, so you would be right here. As you rush across, nimbly evading the blades to the right as you jump over the spikes and land on one of the pillars in the middle. The shadow lunges at you but cannot make purchase. You are too quick.
Nice.
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 Take that shot. "14 hits. And this is a magical bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also am not that good unless I'm smiting, so that's just the way it is.
Diggity damage. How much damage? Tell me. Okay, 10
Yeah.
damage. Not bad. Wow.
I don't think these guys have that much health.
Yeah, you flip around. You do this really badass shot as it flies into the wall. You see it split through the shadow before it hits the wall and hits the ground, and it kind of screams in anguish. We are going to go to enemy turn. Let's see. Let me get my guy out here. Oh, get out of here. And this guy emerges from the darkness. Let's see. Will he make his jump?
Everyone's just falling.
Come on down.
Okay, he does make his jump as he rushes over and he throws darts your way, Airsid. He's going to throw 2. First one misses. I got to hit 18, right? Okay. Second one. Also misses as they both fly. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, I love that. And player turn.
So,
Where's that other guy?
yeah, where is this?
cool.
So that would be
Perfect.
10, 20, or 5, 10. So that's like almost 20 feet between air sit and the next pillar. Correct?
Yes.
But not quite.
It's about 15 feet, we'll say, total. Yes, these are 5-foot squares.
Okay. I'm gonna also jump.
Okay.
Next to Airson.
Athletics check, please.
$23.
Okay. You are fine as you soar across
I
these.
like backflip over it.
Okay. That's
You can't just
I have-
flip over Kane.
Yeah.
all we see is people like leaping over the chasm.
Well, because I have that athlete feet, and I
Yeah.
to do a running jump, I only need 5 feet. So
I mean, you wouldn't get the effects of a running jump unless you run backwards.
I guess that's fair. I just
Yeah. And what's your strength score?
16.
16, so you got 8 feet. I'll say that's just enough with that 23.
Land. Okay. So I should probably just throw, I guess, my javelins.
I mean, probably.
That's what I can do.
Okay, throw them.
Sure. Yeah, midair.
That's kind of sick.
That's a 16 and
What's the range of javelins?
let me look.
A
30
360 no scope.
30 feet.
It's 30 feet, so I think you'll be rolling at disadvantage. Let's see, 1,
No, it's
2,
exactly
3,
30.
4, 5, 6. Nope, it's exactly 30. Okay, so
Nice.
16 hits.
Okay, 16 and 19.
Nice.
Okay, they both hit. You mid spin. On the way around, you're facing 180. The javelin flies out of your left hand, and finally, when you're facing them again, using the momentum of your jump, you throw the final javelin. They both. The first one hits. The second one hits into the javelin that's already inside of him, and we are looking at
23 total.
23 total. Okay, you didn't add your rage damage, did you?
Oh,
So it's 19.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I am.
It doesn't work on thrown. Yeah. It only works on melee. Yeah. As they fly forward, he tries to actually. No, that's good. Okay. Anything else with your turn?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I can try to distract it by using that thing I have where I like throw the feathers because it's a bonus action. So I could try that.
Okay. What do I have to do?
I think they roll an insight check and I roll a deception check, and if mine is higher, then I get advantage. Or whoever gets advantage next.
Read. How about you read it?
If I can find it. I don't remember
Because you
where it
gotta.
is. No, I don't know where it's at. Because remember, I got a new phone and all of my...
Is it not in your features?
Not on D&D Beyond.
I didn't make it a feature?
I don't think so. Can't find it. Great.
I'd say if we don't know what it does, because I'll need to find it later.
Yeah, I can't find it. My notes were destroyed.
Okay, I will. I think they're short rest. Okay. Anything else you want to do with your turn? Because if you don't have
No.
that written, I don't want to use it.
No.
Okay. What is so? Enemy turn. Let's see. This guy's gonna do the same thing. He's also gonna throw some darts at you.
Another guy.
Yeah. Nope. Second one does hit. And you take 7 damage as the dart finds its way through your armor.
Which one of us?
I'm sorry, Airsid. Yeah, you. 8 damage. Or 7, excuse me.
You round down.
Yeah, so 3. Okay, and that is this monk's turn. Player turn. So this is difficult terrain. You can move there, but they're 20 feet above you. On the monks, let's see. I don't want to do math, but I think it's kind of necessary. Okay, 2.5, and then we'll say 2. So 4 squared, 4 squared, 4 plus 8. I don't think so. I think it's too high. Is it? Are you allowed to cast from your familiar? Because if you are, I won't stop you. I'm also looking for you. $20 feet.
The pit. 20-foot pit.
No. You can only cast only if it's touch. I just read that. I don't think you have an invocation that lets you do anything else.
To propel yourself?
The rocket jump.
That's so silly.
That's
I
Team
will
Fortress
need
2.
a pretty high spell check, considering Eldritch Blast cannot target anything but creatures.
Target your feet.
I will say this. You cannot cast from Umbra, but I don't think anything about Eldritch Blast says it has to be a straight line. So if you can manage sight, I'll let you curve the bullet. Yeah. Why not?
That's pretty cool.
No, it still need to come from him. I think I'd need to give him. Ooh, you're right. He could shoot behind total cover. Yeah, I don't think I can do that for you. Ibrahim makes too good of a point.
Shut up.
No, Ibrahim's right. I'm overlooking it. Do you want to try to jetpack? Okay. Okay.
Let him do what he wanted to do.
Let the boy rocket jump.
Let him try. Okay. I'm here for it. Okay.
Yeah, if
You're
this
willing
goes
to
well,
give me
it's
10
cool.
feet per Eldritch Blast, but this is a spellcasting check. This is not an attack roll. So D20 plus your charisma. That's it.
How much damage are you going to take by shooting a rocket at your own feet?
I'm not going to do none of that. Unless he like crit ones, then I might fail him forward.
Come on out of the pit.
Yeah, dude, this is a hefty check.
You can do it.
Oh, he doesn't trust the check. Kane, your hands glow with eldritch might, something akin to the moonlight that is currently shining out of everyone's motes that they carry. As you force your hands at the ground, the first beam you find yourself pushed 10 feet into the air. Second spell check.
Oh, come on. To get out of the pit.
16 as the second beam sends you another 10 feet. You start to crest up in the air. Just before you land on the same platform as your friends, they see you spring from the pit below. You send your last beam at one of these monks. Which one?
We're all
Okay.
jumping up and shooting or something to that effect.
Also midair.
Also midair.
Nice.
Ooh. You say something like stupid monkeys, like
Because they're monks. But
they're monks. Okay, 19 hits. 19 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
10 damage,
That's what
okay.
I'm talking about.
Get out of here. Oh, 12 damage? Oh, man. Okay. And let's see if he makes his deck save. Oh, man. And he manages to land hands on the ground, upside down, in between all the spears. They cut through his body, but they do not impale him. He takes... 14, 7 more damage.
Did that pretty cool.
All right. It is enemy turn. You don't know what is going on.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay. Player turn. He
Yeah,
still
that's a good
has to
idea.
get out of the spear.
Let me throw a rock at the ground as hard as I can.
Unimpale myself.
To be fair, Kane wasn't impaled.
Yes, I'll take the help.
That'll help you when you get off.
Is that shadow up there still there?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
All right.
What the rope will do will allow him to climb back up at full speed instead of half speed, but he needs to release himself from the impaling before he can even move. He needs to make an athletics check or acrobatics check due to the rules of grapple. So you can allow him to get back up easily. It's not going to help him get off the spear.
Can somebody help me with that? Like Spike.
If they go down there, they can use an athletics check, but I'm going to be real with you. You don't want Spike to help you with that.
All right.
Yeah, let me.
Just chill these spikes.
But having the rope would be a benefit to you.
Did Airset already use his reaction to uncanny dodge?
Yes.
Earlier? Okay. Yeah, throw down the rope if you can, Uwasa.
Okay. That's your interact with object action and free action. Where are you gonna put it? Because if you put it over there, you're gonna have Vincent's gonna have to move over there. So you want her to go
By the shadow.
So if she does not jump, she will take an opportunity. No, she won't. You're good. So she can run over there, but she is now engaged with the shadow as she lets down her rope.
Uwasa, Uwasa, let down your rope.
Yeah, no, she is crossbow expert. Yeah, Wass is cool like that. Okay. She does not have magical weapons, though, I don't think. Just so you know. Okay. Hits. For how much? How much of that is psychic? Okay. Okay. Still up. Hits. Still up. Hits. Three bolts are released as Uwasa kind of lets down the rope. all into the wall. The shadow continues to scream, and its form is faint, flickering in and out of existence, but it takes its last breath to try and attack Uwasa on its turn, unless you have anything else you can do. Okay. It's cocked. How does a 12 sound? Okay. And it swipes ineffectively as Uwasa dodges out of the way. Spike is going to rush over and slice with his shadow blade. As the shadow simply becomes part of his blade, screaming in its death.
Wow.
Player turn.
That is the edgiest boy.
That's just because he's going last.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to use my action to unspear myself.
Yes.
Okay, and that's an athletics check.
Or acrobatics.
An athletics check, which is 7 plus 7, 14.
14. You feel yourself getting loose, but it's not enough.
Cool.
DC 15.
Can I disengage as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. I cunningly disengage as a bonus action.
No one can take opportunity attacks against you.
I mean, from the spear.
No, disengage does not work like that.
Okay. Then I chill down here.
I'm so sorry. These are brutal. Okay. Enemies go past. Back at a player turn. Now that we're out of the round, I forgot about you, Vincent. I'm so sorry. So who's going first? Oh, he did. No, thank you.
You or I?
They took the damage.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. Hits. $34 damage. Okay. He's still standing, even with an arrow that has just basically made a hole in his chest. I think you've done everything. Okay. Enemy turn. He's gonna throw some darts at you. 17 does not hit. But a 24 does, as you take 7 more damage.
For no reason whatsoever.
Okay. Player turn.
I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout out, Ersa, finish the job. And I'm going to use Commander Strike to let you attack and use one of my superiority dice on your damage roll.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's your weapon attack.
$24. Do you have advantage?
Does it say on your next attack or?
Does it say? I'm also looking just in case I can get to it before you. On the current turn, that is I don't see any advantage, my dog, but at least you get the extra. How much did you roll in your D8?
You get 4 for meat.
Do you want to make it sharpshooter? Would you have if you would know if you did know? Okay. I'll let you have it.
Hey.
I'll let you have it. What's the damage?
4. Yeah.
Okay. The arrow flies through his shoulder, cutting him pretty deep. But he is still up, looking ragged and beaten. Okay. Is Commander Strike in action?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. Enemy turn. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's an attack, so I could attack, but I don't have anyone in. I don't have any targets. But technically, I have 1 attack left.
Okay. This guy is a monk, so he is able to dash through all of this. You see his body kind of glow, sort of like a dim gray light as he rushes in. First attack. Vincent, I'm so sorry.
Not a crit.
Jesus Christ.
Don't lose a limb.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll I'll roll the d20. Here, you're a guest. I'll let you roll the d20. So whatever happens to you is on you.
It's your evil
however,
crit roll.
Yeah.
2.
No, that's so bad.
Okay.
2 is still not good.
So you take. Let me roll.
Yeah, you did it too.
You take 12 damage as he rushes up, grabbing one of the spears from the ground, twirling it in his hands, and dragging it down from your shoulder all the way to your hand. Your right arm is useless.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I uncanny dodge that to reduce it?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Arm still gone.
Yeah, he cries out in pain.
Your weapon is one-handed?
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. How does a 15 sound?
that does not hit.
Okay. And he tries to block, and you really just kind of like chump block it with your dead arm.
My new shield.
Okay. That is enemy turn, player turn.
Okay. I'm going to run, jump.
Okay. There's not 10 feet.
I don't need it.
You don't need it. You
Okay.
only need 5,
5.
and you can get 16.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your athletics check?
$19.
As you clear the spikes beneath you, landing right on the pillar in front of this monk, who looks at you in a daze.
All right. 3 attacks.
Push.
One of your attacks can be a push.
Yeah.
The bonus action cannot be a push.
Okay. I'll just hit him then. Yeah. So 17,
Hits.
24,
Hits.
14.
Miss.
Okay. Bonus action misses, but
As you rush in, the scythe behind you, you take the tail end of the scythe and push it into them, but they immediately put their hand up, stopping it. You curve in from the top, arcing the blade down on top of them, slicing through their shoulder and pushing deeper, almost through their shoulder blades as they scream out in agony, doing how much damage?
does it matter what type it is?
No.
17 on the first. $17 again on the second.
Man, and as you push through the shoulder, he tries his best, screaming, stopping it from going through his body until it finally does. You turn the scythe and pull it back, completely taking his head off as his body falls into the spikes below.
And I grab my javelins out of him as he falls.
It's okay. You grab the javelins. It's enemy turn, and these guys are feeling pretty desperate. They're gonna do. Yeah, no, you see a couple of shadows, but they're keeping to themselves the daylight. They'd rather not engage. So all that's left is this guy down here. Player turn.
Everybody just starts shooting down at him.
I mean, Kane, Uwasa, you guys are still available. Shoot. Okay. We'll see how much.
Is there anything left to shoot?
Hits. Hits. Miss. What's total damage? Okay, good. Nine, 15, 10. Yep. 34. He's not looking good, but he's not ready to give up. Wasa. Go what? You guys should be scared because I'm definitely being nice when I say go ahead.
Oh no.
Kane, how do you want to do this?
Get him.
Ugh. And as they are caught in eldritch fury, you see one go through this man's chest. He is dead, his eyes clearing up as he looks at you, the Reaper being Kane the Black, as the second beam goes through his eye, blinding him. Not even enough energy for a scream. He is completely dismissed, and to add insult to injury, you shoot his dick off. We are out of combat, and we can kind of finish this up. Let's say, are you guys good with 10:30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use the rest of my rage to run and jump to that other edge on the other side of the blades.
Okay. Yep.
Help.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me an athletics check, please. No.
Can I try to pull myself out too?
Yes. Well, I thought you were going to help him out. Feel free to either you can try to help him or you can give him advantage.
I got 19 already.
Okay. With one arm, you take all of your energy, station your legs on the ground, and finally release yourself from the spear as it slides out through your back. Blood trickles down through your armor, through your gambeson, everything onto your coat and pants. And you look over down to your right arm as it hangs there, limp.
Okay. I'm holding onto the rope with one arm, but I don't think I can pull myself up.
Okay.
I'm a wee
Kane?
dwarf.
I'm being nice. That guy's already dead. You cannot concentrate on 2 spells. So I'm going to have to ask you to release the daylight.
The daylight's not concentration.
Is it not?
No.
Are you positive?
Yeah, that's what makes it so good. Because I could cast it and then rage.
Nope, no daylight. Okay. Nope, you're good.
Nice.
Oh, you lucky duckies. Okay.
I checked.
Are you guys gonna be jumping past these pillars or making dex checks through the axe blades? Not a creature. Okay, go ahead. I mean, Baldur's Gate ain't D&D, but I'll let it slide right now. Ugh. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. As the arrow gets kind of caught up in the chains and flinged right back out. Not enough energy. Yes.
So we could go, yeah.
You guys want to take your time sifting through? Okay.
Yeah, let's sift.
Let's sift.
Narissa could pull us up.
Yeah.
Pull you guys up. You guys are going to have to get down anyway. Let me go ahead and reveal the rest of the map and change the music because the daylight is just way too much for these shadows. They don't want to deal. So let's see. All right.
There's like a big spike pit.
Much worse spikes. As you guys sift your way on over. taking your time to avoid the spikes, dealing with the difficult terrain, even larger, going from spears to actual spikes as you get to the large pit. You all maneuver through until you find these multiple exits.
Hmm.
And Spike just starts going.
He knows which.
He went. Let me see if I can show you. Nope, not that. He goes this way. Nope, can't show you like that. Yes.
He said he hasn't been to this monastery.
I don't know. I am simply trusting that they all lead to the same place.
Is he here or is he gone?
You can hear him walking away. He
Okay.
didn't he's not like running away from you guys.
Okay.
He's just walking.
They very well could. I mean, anyone's guess is as good as anyone else's here.
Let's follow him.
Do you need help?
With my arm? Yeah.
Maybe we can put it in a sling.
Could at least use a short rest.
Don't know what's gonna happen to Lyra. I will allow you all a short rest.
Okay.
Roll Arcana. 23. You know this much about shadows, that their curse is kind of something that it would be considered a curse as far as most mages would consider it. It's as if they stole life, and that life needs time to be restored. It's up to you, but with that answer, you do know that that would not work.
I think you'd need a greater restoration. That's like a 5th level spell.
No.
I mean, yeah. Sucks. At least strength isn't your main I can heal you a little bit, but it will not fix your arm.
Okay. I think I can hold the rapier in my left hand.
I don't even know if a short rest would be a good idea.
Yeah, we're literally losing daylight. It might be a better idea to just push. I'm pretty tough. I don't need a lot of healing. I didn't take any damage. I'm doing totally fine. So if you need like some lay on hands, I can.
I think besides my arm, I'm okay.
Everyone else is
We're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, let's push.
Okay. As you all push on, following Spike, going through, these stairs are just as bland, but more so. No statues, no anything, until they finally take you above ground and into a courtyard. There is snow so heavily falling. You are in a blizzard. You can make out what seems to be 6 giant statues of what you can only assume is the Raven Queen. Their silhouettes enhanced by the snow that falls around them. You kind of see what looks like tombs placed about them. Incense you can smell just lightly burning throughout the area. But it is silent.
Snow is coming in from where?
From above. You can see the sky.
Okay.
Well, you think you can see the sky. It's just snow. It's a literal blizzard out there. Yes.
And we can smell incense. Can we see where that's coming from?
No. This area is heavily obscured.
Okay.
Yes, but with the heavily obscured, this is not darkness, so it's not really being cleared up. You guys got about 10 feet ahead of you, I believe. Can't. You still have the daylight.
It's like when you turn your brights on driving in a snowstorm, though.
Just
Yes. Exactly.
You guys smell that incense? Somebody's here.
I don't think you have any bonuses to your scent, but feel free to roll perception at disadvantage. At disadvantage to smell where the smoke is coming from? Or the incense? No. I'm more concerned to make sure that I'm giving you the right answer. And you said,
Yeah.
definitely in this case, we'll go ahead and say east. North being the top of the map. Yes.
Yeah.
makes sense.
Do we want somebody's there? Do we want to hide somewhere and prepare for a confrontation?
Vincent, with every word you speak, your ears hear no answer.
Can I still see anybody?
You can see, but you can't even hear yourself. I'll say you guys have visibility at 10 feet. You can see him talking. Not a single word.
I start speaking.
Silence. Does that have any vocal components?
Oh no. I think it's only vocal. Or well, with the little material.
You cannot cast message. Nice. What do you say? Car wash. She signs back. I think you'd be right.
I've got a notebook and a quill. I pull that out and like hand that around to anyone who wants
It's
to start
getting
writing
wet as
stuff.
fuck.
I don't think it's a spell. Can I just use a divine sense? Because it's not like a.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll just use my divine sense then. And
60 feet.
yeah, 60 feet. Kind of walk more towards the middle.
Why? Okay. Stay close. I did. Yes. I don't think that affects your stealth checks. I think you can just.
It's just a condition. You're just heavily obscured.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And Narissa, you cast your divine sense as you push out into the blizzard. Nothing.
I'm gonna sneak ahead towards the east.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth, please.
I'm not stealthy, so.
4.
Okay.
But if I don't make any sound and I'm heavily obscured, what
Yeah, it
could I
makes
do
it
to screw
hard
up
for
the stealth
people
check?
to see you, but 4 is
Okay,
Pretty
wait.
bad.
So if chainmail causes disadvantage on stealth checks because of the sound or because
I would say we can get rid of that disadvantage because I think the sound makes the most sense. I can't understand what else would be stopping you from stealthing.
okay, then I'd be 14.
I would ask you to re-roll if you rolled a disadvantage
Okay.
because then that just makes it advantage, which you don't have.
Better than 14 yet.
Okay, cool. What's the total?
16.
16. Okay, anyone who has a passive perception of less than 16 cannot see you.
Okay.
And you're just headed to the east. As you wade through the blizzard itself, you find what looks like a gate. That's it. Behind it looks like a giant mausoleum of some sorts, but you see no keyhole, you see no knob, not even a knocker.
Any sign of where the incense was coming from? Can I smell it any stronger?
It's a titch stronger this direction.
Okay.
Roll investigation, please.
Nice.
One thing you notice as you kind of examine the perimeter, every single one, well, not every single one, but a lot of these statues are holding mirrors. This one, this one, this one, and this one.
Maybe it's another light thing. To reflect.
They're holding what look to be giant hand mirrors that are facing out towards the courtyard. Which one are you trying to move? No.
Not necessarily.
That one does move. You said this one over here? No. The door's right here.
Maybe that's the one you have to like hit with the light, and then you can move it, and it'll like.
Are you putting a light over here? Facing the courtyard. Yeah.
Is there any way you can draw a line to show the angle of the mirror?
Let's see. I'd be remiss to show you a line before you activate it because you really wouldn't know. Okay. It is shining. Can I get a color? Oh, okay. I see what's happening. Here, let's change this. Right now it's shining that way. You don't see it, eh? What if I do this?
No.
Hold on, I haven't drawn the line yet. Still no line? What about that? Nope, still no line. Okay, let's do this then. Because unfortunately, only one of my maps turned out proper. Facts. Is it showing? Why is it showing?
That showed a line, but looked like it was just following where you put your mouse.
It showed the line? What is
Yeah.
going on here?
Oh, it is.
I wonder. Okay, hold up. Line? That kind of sucks. It won't be permanent, but I can at least show you.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's say here. This one is going this way. No. But you can see the line even through the snow.
on this screen, we couldn't see where the line goes. Oh, okay.
You can see the line, Riley?
Huh?
How come
Because then we can't.
What the? We've been
Yeah.
able to see the white line.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna tag team. This is gonna
Okay.
Yep.
So bottom left has no mirror.
Okay.
This mirror moves too.
Which mirror?
This one.
Top left moves. Okay.
It shoots right back. Straight back. If you try the mirror, you do realize it does move.
So only one doesn't?
So who's at this mirror? Are you guys running in between? And then everyone who's in the middle, Vincent, Narissa, Wassa, Spike, you guys can see these beams of light shooting across. And you're going to try to move this one, Ersid? Let's see. When you move it, it faces towards, oh man. It faces this way, but it eliminates the light on the mirror.
So it's now facing at a 45-degree angle towards the right now.
Yes, I think that's correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, it's hitting like the back of it. Okay. Can I go to the top center mirror and see if that rotates at all?
This one right here,
Yeah.
that one does not rotate.
Okay. And then does the bottom right mirror rotate?
Yes.
Okay.
The bottom right?
No. It does not hit the mirror.
Which way is the top middle mirror oriented?
It looks like it's pointing into the sky, back the way you came. So, let me see. This direction at an angle.
Okay.
So it's the last one because it doesn't move. That's the one you want to hit last, I guess. Okay.
The top right does move.
Vincent, are you taking top right? Yep, they all move besides the one in the middle.
So should we just all angle our lights at the one in the middle?
Um,
Hmm.
So if we put the moat in the top right,
I'll show you.
does it shoot out a light?
So the bottom left is missing a mirror.
Yeah, the bottom left
I
doesn't have
bet
a mirror.
that Narissa or Kane would have a mirror because they both have disguise kits.
Let's see. Which way does this mirror go?
Okay, well, I would have it. I have a mirror probably.
Give me a second. Go this way.
So it shoots out a light.
No, give me just a second. Let me make sure I'm sending it the right way. So this one can shoot this way or this way.
I can't see your arrows.
It's okay. Kane's gonna follow up.
Okay. Okay.
No, that one shoots. Yeah.
And if we put a moat in the bottom right, what options do we have?
It goes. Let me see. It goes this way. And it goes this way.
Okay.
Yes.
I put the moat in the bottom right one and angle it so it shoots towards the top right one. Then we angle that one so that it points to the bottom center and bounces off to hit the bottom center. Then we put that so it's facing the east so it bounces up to the top center. Yeah, that one's locked in that position, so it bounces to the left.
Its angle is not taking it.
Which one?
The one at top center can't get hit by the light from the from the bottom center. As you shine the light over, it hits the statue and not the mirror.
Okay, so we have found out that Kane's does not hit the middle one.
We found
Okay.
out a lot.
The middle one will not hit the bottom middle will not hit the top middle.
Yes. And the middle one and the bottom left both have broken arms.
So we should fix those?
The one who has the mirror that cannot move, and the one who does not have a mirror. I'll let you roll an intelligence check.
I was gonna say roll for angle.
Are these like Wind Waker ass mirrors where they just generate a new light that shoots out, or are they mirrors where light bounces off? Angle of incidence equals angle of reflection.
Yes, second.
Okay. So I don't see how we can't hit that top center one from the bottom center one.
Because it is too high.
Okay.
$45. It wouldn't be shining into the sky.
Okay.
I'll give Uwasa the mirror that I have out of my disguise kit, most likely. And have her stand over with the broken arm. Yeah.
She does not have a light. Umbra flies over and you can see that this mirror is pointing at this one. And the beam flies out in this direction over here. But you still feel like something is missing. No, the beam from this one flies over the top center. So from bottom left to top center to above here.
Didn't the bottom left not have a mirror? Or are we just putting a light in there?
Narissa just gave it a mirror.
Oh, okay.
It's too, the blizzard's too heavy to make it out. Yeah.
Just send your imp, maybe.
To where the over here or here. Over here. It does look like there's a mirror over there.
If so, if we just hold a mirror in one spot, does that work?
What do you mean?
Like, so Narissa put a mirror in the
Over
bottom left,
Yes.
and that's reflecting the light.
It's reflecting the light over here, which is reflecting it this way.
Why don't we just take that mirror and then just like hold it in the right position and point it up at that light above the door? If we can just carry it around.
Take Narissa's mirror?
Yeah. Yeah.
Light?
Yeah, like stand somewhere where we're in the light beam.
One thing you notice as the lights coalesce is the beam is getting brighter. So just from, gosh, let me stop. Yes. That's not true. That's not true. It's not the only one. No. Yeah, two. Two do. Yep. Yes. Yes. Going this way.
We gotta hold it and fix it.
You know for a fact that this mirror has to go this way.
This is outside the box. If we put multiple motes of light on the same mirror, does it get brighter?
No.
Okay.
You guys are pretty close.
Said, oh, I'm not smart enough for this.
Okay, so we have this mirror that goes this way and this way. We have this one that goes this way and this way. We have this one that goes this way and this way. This mirror only goes this way. This mirror only goes this way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What's up there?
There is.
So does something bounce off of that mirror?
No, I mean, Umber doesn't need to fly. As you see with each bounce of these mirrors, the light gets brighter and thicker and brighter and thicker until it's almost blinding, splashing against the snow that is blizzarding around you. And finally, as it hits the mirror above this door, a huge beam of light courses across the courtyard and into the mirror across the way, and the gate opens.
Nice.
Teamwork.
And you descend deeper into the darkness. And as the silence lets up, you now know what exists in the depths of the Dian Shui Monastery. But we're going to deal with that next time. Thanks for playing, you guys. This was fun. Thanks for watching, you guys. I had a good time, and we will see you guys next week because Kane's going on a road trip.
Hey.
Or he's doing something. So, sadly, no.
Yeah, this is fun.
Thanks. I'm glad. Well, hey, everyone, have a good night. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
See you later.